From the newest ballpark on the Major League landscape, there's a look inside Marlins Park in Miami. Today, it's the home opener for this new season between the Atlanta Braves and the Miami Marlins. Folks around here in high spirits. Matt Vasgersian with you on a day that's been circled on their calendars since about midwinter. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
Well, you know, I always think pitching and defense are keys to success in the long run. As we take a look at their arms, I see a lot of reason for optimism. A lot can happen over the course of the season, but if these guys stay healthy and pitch to their abilities, they should be in pretty good shape.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And he just misses with a curveball. Our temperature, hot but not overly hot, 87 degrees here at first pitch. And he gets this one over at the knees for the first strike.
You're sitting 2-0 in that situation. You get the fastball, but it's not the location you want, so you lay off it. I love that. That's great discipline hitting.
And a little off to begin the afternoon as it's to 3-1 now.
3-1 count to this guy. You don't want to challenge him right here. Don't give him anything to hit. No. Keep it on the corner.
And that finds its way through for a base hit. So here in the first inning, the leadoff man's aboard to kick things off.
Well, it's just one batter, but he doesn't look sharp yet. Now you say get the good ones early, but he fell behind 3-1, gives up the single here, and now he finds himself pitching out of a stretch.
In now, Jorge Polanco. Hot shot on the ground to short. And this is going to get through for a base hit. So the top two in the lineup are on to start the afternoon.
First two batters of the game, back-to-back hits. Not a good start for the pitcher, but the offense, they're running to the batter's box right now.
Coming to the plate now, Seeger. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Little dribbler down the line. And he indeed takes only the out at first as the runners move to second and third with one away now. Here's Chris Bryant now. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. Hard hit at third. Only play will be to first as we'll see our first run score here as this is a 1-0 ball game. Into the box now, Joey Gallo. The average for him at the start of play, right at a 1-for-3 clip, 333. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Polanco is on his way home. And the run will score from second to make this a 2-0 ball game. And he will pull into second with an RBI double.
I guess their scouting reports on this guy were dead on because it's already 2-0 in the early going, and they're having absolutely no trouble seeing him here. On the other side, they're very quickly looking at a game that they're going to have to fight back in.
Into the box, Matt Chapman. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
This could be an interesting night for him. He gives up the extra base hit, and then he makes a location pitch that he needs to make. If he does that,
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that. Stepping in, A.J. Pollock. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Marlins.
And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. Harold, these Braves, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
And Matt, you know, you look at their split right now, but they lost the first game, won the second one, so you're looking at momentum is on their side. That's why I'm kind of leaning towards them here in this third game.
takes this the other way to right. And it was sinking on him a bit, but he's able to run it down anyway for the first out. Time now for a glance at the Marlins lineup card in this one. HR, how do they send their fan base home happy here today?
Well, you come in and you realize, man, we're already down 2. What do? You play within yourself. We get a leadoff guy on. The next man moves him up or moves him over. Then our middle guys, maybe we hit a big bop to get in it. You don't have to go get 2 runs this inning. Just get 1. Keep chipping away and giving yourself a chance.
Now a swing and a ball foul tipped straight into the catcher's glove as he's able to hold on for the second out.
Batting third baseman
Jose Ramirez is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
That one missed, but if it's a strike.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Gone! Here's Chris Davis now.
Batting fourth.
As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And he misses 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1. And now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Marlins get one back thanks to the solo home run. Second inning coming up. It's the Braves 2 and the Marlins 1. Settling in now, number 62. He's currently hitting just under .310 on the season. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. A fastball right over the outside corner. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, let's take a look at the Marlins defense, brought to you by Majestic. And behind the plate, Yan Gomes. You know, he calls one of the best games in baseball. He's got a great pitching staff to work with. But the thing I like about him, he will throw to different bases, and he can only do that because he's got such good footwork.
Got him out on his front foot there as it swung on and missed for strike 1.
I'm no hitting expert, but you can't take a swing that's a whole lot more uglier than that one.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Very weakly on the ground. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Digging in. Kevin Gausman, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now here's the pitch. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. 1-2. Here it comes. This one's down to third. Right to Ramirez. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Ready now, Paul DeLong. He carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one. And he runs it in on him and gets him to swing through it for strike 1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. And here's a ball hit in the air. Perez has a play, makes the play, 1 away.
All right, here's how the Braves line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And at shortstop, Corey Seeger. They say this kid doesn't even have a heart rate. He's so calm, he's so smooth, lets the game come to him. But I like how he catches the ball. He makes all the plays, and the bad hops, he's going to make those too.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Batting seventh, catcher.
Coming to the plate now, Yan Gomes. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
Sharp ground ball to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So they breeze through this half of the inning. We'll go now to the top of the third. It's the Braves 2 and the Marlins 1. Back at Marlins Park for the third inning as we get a nice aerial view of Miami Beach's Art Deco district. Stepping in and ready for another shot. Number 2. He reached on a single in his first try. Grounder down the line at third. But this is foul for the first strike. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. And now a pitch on the way. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Fastball got him looking as that had 2-seam action on it. 1 gone.
Now batting.
So coming to the plate, Jorge Polanco. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. And into left field for a 1-out hit.
Well, we've always known this guy was a good hitter. You knew he was going to come out of it eventually. There's another multi-hit game. It's not one hit that gets you out of it, but the multi-hit game. Maybe this is the signs of things to come.
Here's Corey Seeger as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind an account 2-0.
Outside 3-0 now. Here it is. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Now that's a good changeup right there. You know the guy's sitting fastball. You get him out in front. Now that changeup's in his head the rest of the at bat.
That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. He'll throw back to second to get the out, and that's going to be all they get. Boy, a risky play there, but it pays off.
Definitely a risky and aggressive play from the pitcher there, but he made it work out. They've practiced plays like that a lot in spring training, so it paid off this time.
To short, hit hard. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Striding into the box, Kike Hernandez. Hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Batting ninth, Pitcher.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And they indeed have the pitcher bunting here as he gets this one down. To second for one. On to first, and they get the double play.
Oh, that's the last thing you want to happen when you're trying to bunt a guy into scoring position. He got it down, but you have to deaden the ball too. Otherwise, these infielders just eat it up and turn it into a double play.
Standing in now, A.J. Pollard. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
Here it comes on 1-1. Way in front of a great slider that time. 1-2. Here it comes. Chopped weakly to the left. Knee high. He barehands it. Not in time. Nearly a remarkable play, but scored a base hit, and the inning continues with 2 away.
And as a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is more painful than having to get.
And the third baseman is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. 1 left for Miami. Our score remains 2-1. Here's Joey Gallo now. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
The right fielder, number 13, Joey Gallo.
Now this is chopped fouled at home plate. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And now a pitch on the way. Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Well, no surprise on that one. That's the classic slider down the way, trying to get him to chase on that 0-2 pitch.
Liner toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out.
Whoa, back-to-back sliders. Now, the first one was almost like a practice pitch. He saw the spin. The second one, he recognized and got the base hit.
First pitch of the at-bat. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. He'll throw back to second to get the out, and that's going to be all they get. Boy, a risky play there, but it pays off. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
Number 62.
Striding in once again, number 62. He's 0 for 1 thus far. There's that circle change of his, but it's outside for ball one. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. High in the air out to center field. Pollock has a read on it. And that's the second out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Up next for Atlanta.
Digging in for his second at bat, Roberto Perez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Skied into straightaway right. Moving under it, Taveras. And that retires the side. 1 left for it. Ready for another chance. Jose Ramirez. He'll step in to start things out here against Kevin Gausman. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Sharp ground ball to third. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other. 1 away. And so after getting the ground ball with the fastball on that last pitch, that'll segue perfectly to our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And whoa, look at that for a top speed. 98 miles an hour. That man is flat dealing.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate, and he's doing that in this game.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. gets into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
Well, that's a perfect example of taking a ball inside out. You know, you hear that terminology, stay inside the ball. Right there, he took a ball inside and shot it the other way for the base hit.
Paul DeLong stands in as he looks at a called strike. Now a fastball here and a good one as it's hit foul off to the right side to move the count to 0-2. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Now batting,
C.J. Cron is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Hit hard to third. Reined in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Marlins leave 1. They still trail it here 2-1. Now batting, Kevin Gausman. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Ball 1.
You know what, Matt? He's been getting most of the pitches. I know he's complaining a little bit on this one, but he's been getting most of the pitches today. He should be feeling pretty good about himself.
Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. So the leadoff base hit from the pitcher's spot will turn the lineup over to start the inning.
Now batting,
ready for another shot now. Number 2. A hit in 2 tries so far. And looked inside, but that's ruled as strike. 0-1. 2 runs, 6 hits, and 1 error on the Atlanta line score. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and it's gone.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Into the box now. Jorge Polanco leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done. And now the Marlins bullpen will swing into action as a lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Seeger comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Matt, this could be a real special inning. They've already hit a home run here, and now the real power is starting to come to the plate. We might be in for a light show.
Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. And he bangs it into center field for a base hit.
Whoa, that ball was close. Whizzed right by his head. I think he probably heard it go by, guys. That's pretty unsettling for a pitcher. Trust me, I know.
Here's Chris Bryant now. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Taveras is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the 2nd out of the inning. Here's Joey Gallo now. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
That was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Hit hard up the middle. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. But 2 in the inning. Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. Comes into this at-bat 0-for-1 in the ballgame.
Catcher.
And he takes ball 1.
That's that controversial pitch right there. It's in the zone. Should be called a strike by the book. but it's not a striking baseball, not in the big leagues anyway. They can't afford to continue to fall back any further. They got to get something going on the offensive side. Somebody's got to step up, give a big hit, maybe even a home run, drop a bunt, do something. But this offense has to get going.
Marlins. Second baseman.
Stepping up now, Kike Hernandez. He singled his last time up. And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1.
Now, Matt, this is the tough part of being the A-hitter. That ball's right down the middle. So it makes me wonder, is he trying to give his pitcher a breather, or is he just not being aggressive? With the pitcher hitting behind you, you get a ball groove, you got to take a big hack.
On to first, and there were 2 down. Jesse Winkler will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Winkler.
Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Popped high in the air. Seeger is there, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. They trail it 4-1. Noah Ramirez takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 65.
Ready once again, Matt Chapman. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. And he looks at a changeup in there. 1-1. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And this is chopped foul near the plate, and the count will move to 1-2 now. Ready on 1-2. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. Ready for another chance. Number 62. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. The 0-1 delivery. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. 0-2, here it comes. way outside. 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
The catcher, number 55, Roberto
And now
Perez.
pitch on the way. Roberto Perez stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Same pitch that time, the sinker, but it looked like he made a good adjustment with it.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. Released it from out front. Much better that.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3, but they lead it 4-1. Digging in once again, A.J. Pollock. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
Hit hard towards center, and that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far. With that, the Marlins get a good start to the inning with their leadoff man aboard.
The batter, number 67.
Striding in once again, Taveras. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And a ball, 1-0. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
And he takes a called strike 2. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time today.
That strikeout was all about setting the hitter up with hard stuff. You can see the first 3 pitches are coming in fast, and then he slows it down on the 4th pitch, knowing the hitter is sort of conditioned for the hard stuff. Yet another way to upset a hitter's timing.
Stepping in now, Jose Ramirez. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. That's popped up out towards short right field. Polanco takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the 2nd out. Here's Chris Davis now. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Well, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Now that's what a slider's supposed to look like. Great execution. Starts off the ring.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will. Tyler Rogers is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Looks like a left-hander up and throwing now in that Marlins bullpen. And this is fouled at the plate. And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. DeLong will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone. Number 2 will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. Here comes the first pitch. Well struck down the right field line. But this will land foul as he didn't miss by much.
Well, he's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
The 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. DeLong takes it in. Throw gets him 2 down.
Now batting, second baseman, Jorge.
Digging in to
Polanco.
try it again. Jorge Polanco. 2 hits in 3 at-bats for him in this one. And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. 2-1. Here it is. Grounded back up the middle. Hernandez up the middle. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Paul DeLong. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the seventh. The windup and the 0-1. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. On a big swing, and he crushes this ball deep. My goodness, a long home run. Here's C.J. Cron now.
Up next for the Marlins.
He'll take a look at the pitch. Too low. It's ball one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Squared that one up just a little late. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And the changeup is way low that time.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Now batting, catcher,
Yan Gomes comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Bases are empty. 1 man out. A ball hit hard to the left side, but a quick glove at third, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting, second baseman, Kike Hernandez.
Digging in, Kike Hernandez. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. And a fastball just misses for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Marlins able to draw just a bit closer. Thanks. Now batting, Corey Seeger. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Corey Seeger.
Here comes the first pitch. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1. Now the pitch. And this one's on the inside corner. 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Sharp ground ball to third. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
First baseman number 17.
Here's Chris Bryant now. 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. He's set and the pitch. And they'll start the at-bat with a sinker as this is chopped foul at the plate. And that misses. 1-1. Getting late. 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. Set to deliver on 2-1. Hit hard on the ground to first. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning. Ready for another shot now. Joey Gallo. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Here's a first pitch chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Hard hit ball to short. Diving try, but it's through into the outfield.
Well, he hit that ball hard. He's been seeing the ball great. That right there now makes him 3 for 4 in the evening. Really swinging the bat.
Chapman.
Into the box, Matt Chapman hit in the air to right field. Taveras will get there, and he puts it away to retire. Jonathan Davis will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the 8th. Seth Lugo goes on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out.
Center fielder number
digging
11.
in and looking for more. A.J. Pollock. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Center fielder looking up. Still going back. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. In now, Taveras. As he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
And that slider's almost in the dirt. In there, 1-2 now. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Stepping in, Jose Ramirez. He flew out in his last at-bat. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. That one is out of here. This game is tied. Here's Chris Davis now, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and that evens the count at 1-1. Hit hard to short. To his left, Seeger. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error. Number 43 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Number 43.
Digging in. Number 62, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1.
Now that's that old school slider right there, trying to get in on his hands. We see that with a cutter a lot, but the slider's even more effective because you can't pick up the spin.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. Now here's the pitch. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there as this isn't even close for ball 4.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, Roberto Perez. Go ahead run at first. Nobody out. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Taveras on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting. Catcher, Seth Lugo.
Frankie Cordero will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Frankie Cordero.
Reaches out, but he can't get it. It's 0-1. There's one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. A high fastball is in there.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball. From this reliever, it's a major part of his arsenal.
Now the 1-2 pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. On the move is Pollock. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. So coming to the plate, number 2. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Here's the first pitch. And that misses, ball 1. Two out with the possible go-ahead run at first. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
On 2-0, you can bet he. He's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Now the 2-0. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Taveras ranging back. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So no runs here, no hits, no errors, and number 5
please.
will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Number 5.
At the plate, Paul DeLong. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. In there at the knees, strike 1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Gallo going back on it. Ball game! So the lineup really helped carry them to victory here in this one, and this man was a big reason why. He's our tops player of the game.
Hey, he was one of a few.